Okay, here we are for a bit of land-based session. We've got a big high tide this morning. Water's very dirty from some recent rain and storms we've had, but I can see that there's a bit of surface action flicking around. So I've tied on a bit of a popper. We're going to see if we can excite a bit of a bite here. You see the surface action. First cast, mate, first cast. Good luck. Thank you. There's lots of little bait just swimming around close to the rocks here. That was a flathead hit. Is he going to come back and have another go? I'm going to run it straight back over the top of the area where he hit. Nah. That's been my experience with flatties when they hit surface. They have one go, and if they don't connect, they very rarely come back for another hit. Oh, another flatty hit. You gonna come back? Come on, come back. Come on. Oh. Hey, I moved to a slightly different location. I've had a tough morning. Just a few good hits from flathead that didn't stay connected. And I've had 5 casts at a new spot on a mid-depth diver, and I'm straight into a fish. If I had to guess, I'd say it's a bream, but I really don't know. I've caught a number of species at this location over the years, bream being just one of those. I've got 5-pound braid, 10-pound leader. I didn't think the leader size would bother anything today because the water is likely to be quite discoloured. It's not fluorocarbon leader today, it's tough trace, which is a type of mono, but specific mono leader. I'm pretty sure it's a bream from the flash of silver that I saw out there. Yeah, it's a decent bream too, which is great. Just going to back the drag off a little bit now that I've got him away from the rocks that are out there. Don't want to pull those little sharp hooks. Don't want to rush this stage of the fight once you've got the fish close. It's very easy to do. slide the net under, and there you go. One lovely bream. And I fear that that's just as deserves for all of the hard work that I've put in this morning. That's lots of casts put in over a few different spots. And I'm not sure if it's just the time of the tide has changed and the fish have come on the chew, or I've just come into an area where they're active, but that's a good fish. Let's get him out of the net and have a good look. We've got a really high tide today. Be a big full moon. So where I'm standing would normally be high and dry, but I'm over knee deep. Look at the sun on that beautiful fish. That's pretty cool. We'll send him on his way. See you, mate. So there we go. Good fun on the light gear. That's a little 2 to 4 kilo OKUMA Cerros. That's the OKUMA Epixor XT20. And that's 5-pound Platypus braid. Very happy with that. Let's see if I can get another one. As keen as I am to get back out there and try and catch another fish, I'm just going to quickly check my leader and make sure that there's no nicks, because I'm fishing over an area that's mixed. We've got sand and rocks. Now I just want to make sure that there's no abrasions, and there is. About that last 40 centimeters, I can feel that he's had me down through the rocks. So I'm going to take the time to retie my lure. I don't want to lose another good fish because I have been a bit lazy and cast straight back out there. And I don't know if you can see it there, but there's some decent abrasion there, and even though it's 10 pound, it might last for another fish or two. But if I get hold of a decent fish and lose it from being lazy, well, then that's on me, and I'd hate that. So take a few moments, trim that bit off, retie it, get back in there. So I'm on my way home now. Spent a couple of hours casting. Not huge rewards for that time spent, just the one good fish. Got a couple of decent hits from flatties on surface, which was pretty exciting. Shame that they didn't hook up. I was hoping for more action, but perhaps I paid the price for not getting out of bed early and fishing a dawn session. The tides didn't mesh up with a dawn session. I chose instead to fish the tide change, which was a bit later in the morning. As to if that was the right call, we'll never know. But yeah, I did get the reward. I got one fish, which is better than none, and I got out, got a bit of exercise, had a bit of fun, and yeah, thanks for coming along and watching. See you next time.